Hello guys and welcome to my channel Prog Tech. In this movie we are going to start our new journey with the Laravel. In this movie we will simply go through with the introduction of the Laravel, and we also study about the updated version of the Laravel and the highest and the updated version is the of the Laravel is the basically the Laravel 9. If we go to this and check the documentation Laravel, you will study everything about the Laravel in its documentation, everything with the developers given here in the Laravel documentation, and these are the variant of the Laravel, and the highest variant is the 9.x, means that 9 variant, and we also study about the ninth variant of our Laravel. Here is the question: what is the Laravel? Laravel is basically the PHP framework. Means that if we can say that it is the modern form or expanded or updated form of the PHP, and so it is the framework of the PHP that's called the Laravel. And here I use the word MVC. Laravel is a MVC PHP framework. What is the MVC? For that time you just ignore this word what is the MVC, but I'll tell you about MVC, that MVC is the actually the architecture, model view and controller, and Laravel work on this architecture, model view and controller. That is Laravel basically we used for different purposes. For example, basically we use for web apps and APIs, and we also design different website, and it's very powerful language, very powerful and secure language. That's and for its security and for its modernization, we use the Laravel instead of the PHP. But we can't say that PHP is less secure. PHP is also secure, but the Laravel is that modern form or the framework of PHP. That's why we use the Laravel, and in these days, the Laravel demand for the Laravel is also very high. So Laravel 9, it is created by the Laravel created by the Taylor Otwell. It has different functionalities that has built-in different functionalities that are not present in our simple PHP, but these are present in Laravel. And Laravel 9 is released on 8th Feb and 2022. And now we go to the requirements for the Laravel 9. Uh, for requirements Laravel 9, you just require an PC. It does not matter that your PC is 42 dual core i3, does not matter. You just have the PC, and in this the VS Code, Sublime, any means that editor must you have. And now Laravel 9. Laravel 9, for installation of the Laravel 9, you must have the PHP already installed in your laptop. Minimum for Laravel 9, minimum version 8. You require the minimum version 8 of the PHP, and if you go to use the lower version of the Laravel, then PHP must be greater than 7.2.5. This is the minimum requirement for the Laravel. Means that if you want to use the Laravel 9, then you must have the PHP version 8 or greater version. Composer. What is Composer? For that time you also ignore the composer, but I gave you tell you about something about the composer. Basically the composer is the dependency manager. Laravel has different things that means that different things or different function, if I say the different functionalities that's are handles that are managed with the dependencies. That's why we use the composer. Means that here I write something for you. Laravel utilize the composer to manage its dependencies. Mean that different function depends on it, and Laravel has different means that built-in function. That's why we use the composer. Uh, if you want to use the Laravel, then you must have the composer. Now, controller route group. This is basically the new feature of the Laravel 9. It's not the requirement. This is the new feature of the basically the, if I write here the new feature of Laravel 9. New feature of Laravel 9 means that in previous previous variants of the Laravel, we create some routes for or means that we create different links. For that time, you also consider that routes are actually the links used to access different pages and to go to different pages. For that time, you just consider that routes are the links. And Laravel gives us the functionality that we can create a group or groups of these all the routes in our controller. This is basically new functionality of the Laravel, and we discussed in our further lectures. But if you want to use the Laravel 9, you must have the version 8 of PHP, and second, you must have the composer in your PC. But and in our next tutorial, we will discuss about how you can install the Laravel and how you can install the version 8 of the PHP. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Allah Hafiz.